Okay. Am I
Okay.
am I live or just really behind?
Am I
Am I live or just really behind?
am I
Am I live or just really behind? Am I live or really behind? Am I live or really behind? Am I live? Okay. I just got a successful hookup to uh YouTube, but it is a 5-second delay, it looks like. And I muted the sound on Zoom. Let's see, let's record. Okay. All right. So I went live from Zoom onto my YouTube page, Jolene's Books and More. And let's see, I'm switching between share and then I'm going to Facebook. Yes, 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 I know. Should be talking, but I don't have anybody on, so we just skip that for a second. And yes, I'm recording it. Let's see, 0116 at 1842. Bill 20. Okay, so we'll see if anybody wants to join me. I'm sharing the YouTube live on Facebook. Okay, and then this is another experiment to see if I can get anybody to come on and talk to me. Um, so I shared it on Twitter, I shared it on Facebook. I don't know if anybody's on LinkedIn. Oh, okay, so see how that goes. Is anybody else been having problems with their posting on their LinkedIn from sharing? Let me know in the comments. Today. And it is 1945 until I know it's not much of a notice. Okay. Yep, LinkedIn is not letting me share anything from YouTube for some reason. I don't know why that is. So, okay, that went. I had to manually do it. You can't share. Must be a problem with LinkedIn, or it could be just me. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm on Zoom. I am on YouTube, supposedly, and we'll see how that goes. And turn all these things off so they don't interfere. And get back to my Zoom. Okay. The only truly good way of learning anything, especially for me and people like me and others, is to actually just jump in and do it. So here I am. I'm jumping in. My next one that I'm going to try uh, next Friday is, well, no, not next Friday. I'll be busy, but maybe this weekend, Sunday, I may try to go live from Zoom onto TikTok. There's supposed to be some special kind of codes that you have to use and get set up in advance. But I feel more comfortable talking to you from Zoom than I do sitting uh, in whatever platform's camera. And I don't like using my cell phone. I just don't. Um, but this is the way it goes. So, hello, my name is Jolene. If you're watching this live, thank you. Appreciate it. Um, I don't have any chats or anything that I can answer. So if you're putting comments in uh, on YouTube or Facebook or wherever it is you're watching me from, um, I can't really see them, but I appreciate it. And I will get back to you if you leave me your email or whatever. I'll answer your comments. So be kind. So for the next 20 or 30 minutes, I'm going to sit here and talk to you about um, books and what I like to read and um, my services, whatever comes to mind. So I'm going to, let's see, anyway, okay, fooling around long enough. Uh, My name is Jolene. I am an author of both nonfiction and fiction. I started nonfiction in 2014 when I wrote my first book. Of course, I've been creating books and booklets all through my work career in medical office. I worked for doctors' offices, outpatient clinics, hospitals mostly, and I was a consultant for a year for another hospital. And basically, now all I want to do is uh, write, read, help other authors get seen and get their work published. You do not have to go to the Zon if you don't want to. I know a lot of my writer friends rely on it and its quirkiness to get money, but I am more independent soul and know that you can do a lot of get your work out there worldwide if that is your goal to share your stories But there are certain minimum requirements that every author should invest in. One is practice. The more you practice, the better you get, of course. And you need a core group of essential helpers, um, people like you that like your genre. Generally, you want to stick with your own genre because each of them has their own set of quirks and rules and themes and that sort of stuff. So if you find other authors who like to write the same thing, then it's easier for you guys to collaborate on your projects and make better products and find readers because you're sharing you will in turn, I encourage you this, share each other's work on your social media. Now on at Sunshine State Book Festival, uh, I am I was an author and a volunteer social media coordinator last year. This year, for some crazy reason, I decided to do the social media again, but I also agreed to coordinate publicity, which I haven't been doing a good job of. The other members are more qualified and they've been helping me learn. But I'm getting the word out the best I can and getting all the social media uh, posts out there as much as possible. And then on the day of Saturday, January 24th from 10 to 4, I will be wrangling the volunteers. So if you are in the Gainesville, Alachua County area and would like to become a volunteer, we encourage you, no matter what your age, as long as you're over 18, of course, to come on, go onto the website on the volunteer section, fill out the application is quick, and then come at the assigned times. There are 4-hour shifts, morning, mid, and afternoon. There's various different ways you can help people. In the morning, we're getting the authors in and help them set up. In the mid-afternoons, there's lectures and drawing and helping readers find wherever it is they need to go. And in the afternoon, it's the reverse, trying to get everybody out safely. We'll be at the Santa Fe College. So any Santa Fe College students out there that want to get some volunteer hours on the books, please sign up on the website, sunshinestatebookfestival.com, and make sure that you uh, fill it out. I, as the coordinator, will be happy to sign whatever you need to prove that you had your volunteer hours. I know the University of Florida has a, a clearinghouse that they go through, and we've been having trouble getting our the Writers Alliance of Gainesville, who sponsors the Sunshine State Book Festival, has had trouble getting that site updated and getting it coordinated. But if you are a University of Florida student, yes, you can still sign up. You don't have to go through the portal if you don't want to sign up. Um, and I'll sign your form and give you my email address so that when you do go on the portal to record your hours, which I understand is very important for your graduate degree or whatever it is you're doing. Um, see, here's the website, here's the volunteer site, and you go in and you just sign this up right here. You sign up. It gives you quick and easy. And then on the day of, I will be available with my little clipboard. I got to remember to bring a clipboard and signing any form saying so and so student was here from whatever hours to whatever hours and sign it and give you my email. So um, please sign up as a volunteer. We need as many as we can get. And they're the ones in the middle, just as an aside, this is strictly unknown. We'll be feeding you if you need lunch. The morning people, we're assuming you got breakfast before you came there, and the afternoon people, well, you're going to dinner afterwards. So, but the middle people who are working, uh, handing out lunches, helping us with surveys and that sort of stuff, um, and getting people in and out of the lecture and the play, one moment one woman play areas, um, y'all gonna get fed. So that's a perk. And we're working on, some other stuff for our volunteers. So it's only a couple of hours. It's fun. You'll be around authors. You get to dress up as a pirate, which I wholeheartedly encourage. I will be dressed up as a pirate. And I have my pirate outfit from last year, so I'm going to be wearing that at the festival. And now for those writers out there, we have a couple of seats left at the Writers Workshop Intensive, which is Friday, January 23rd from 8:30 to 4:30. Yes, I will be one of the presenters talking about author branding, but we also have three other very capable local authors who will be helping you with craft and the business writing as well. And um, it's going to be a day filled with lots of great information, and you get a lunch, of course. You get snacks and coffee in the morning, at lunch, and then in the afternoon, you can go home and rest or hang out. This will be at the Best Western Gateway Grand Ballroom. And then later that evening, you get to come to a cocktail party. You can see a preview of the one woman play at 6 o'clock. The cocktail party is at 7, and it's at the Best Western. And you can meet authors and mingle with our sponsors and say, here's preview of the performance from 6 to 7. That's given by the delightful Pamela Marshall. Then at 7 to 9, we'll have the opening night reception. And then, of course, Saturday morning is the actual event. So there's lots of great stuff. If you have kids, come on down. We have a whole kids section, and we'll be having readings and face painting and a bunch of other things. And then Dr. David Morton, who I'm going to be interviewing tomorrow, by the way, I'm looking forward to that. We'll be giving the keynote speaker speech about Writers in Paradise, from Pirates to the Present. And that's going to be very informative. And then the full play will be given again for the public um, to come in and see Miss Marshall if you didn't get to see it the night before. And that will be at all of Saturday's events will be at Santa Fe College. And we have, here we go. So here is the Best Western, and Santa Fe College is just down the street from there. Where'd it go? Do, 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 do. That's on the same street. Anyway, just put in Santa Fe College, Gainesville, Florida, and you'll get directions for Saturday. And for Friday, we'll be right off of I-75. Now, that's my plug for them. Yep, here's the Teen and Lit contest. They got over 200 submissions. Woohoo! And the winners will be announced on Saturday and given their prizes, which is very, very cool. And let's see. Okay, so make sure you volunteer if you have the time. College students all through up to retirees. We don't discriminate. We don't care who you are. So you come to help and you stay for a couple hours, good to go. Okay, now I got 15 more minutes. So let's see. Give my own plug here. All right. The let's see, where did I put it? This is my main business site, Southern Dragon Publishing. And I also have added what's that? Yes, I am adding online courses. Yeah, I know everybody's doing it. We all have something to say, and we all treat things a little differently. But right now, all I have set up is the one free course. I'm working on the other courses. If you want one-on-one instructions for various things, um, learning platforms, getting showing you how to do your website and that sort of thing, uh, that is also available. But I'm doing a self-learning classes to help you uh, learn different aspects of the author business that you can incorporate into your own. The first one, of course, is marketing for the absolute beginner, which is a free course. It only takes about 2 hours. There is little quizzes and videos all throughout. There is downloadable PDFs that you can practice with, and you get a certificate at the end, which, you know, you can post or not. But, you just register, go through the thing and give it a try. Um, I'm hoping to build this out and put more courses on there, but those will have to be paid for because they take time to develop, and I have to get the materials and do the PDFs and then do the videos and get it set up and it incorporated into the pay. But please give it a go. You never know. Something might click, it might help. And if I'm offering the first free 30-minute session on Zoom for those who are just getting started. And these are the types of services that I do. I've been making websites for over 30 years. I've been doing digital marketing for like 10 years. Yeah, almost 15. Um, I can do virtual assistant services. We can do like a monthly fee or a weekly fee or whatever, and I do certain things for you. And then I have the personal one-on-one training where we get online together for 2 hours and we do these various courses. I show you, walk you through how to do everything, get you set up. Um, so then I also have a Substack. Woohoo! And on this Substack here, why write, publish, and thrive. I am in the process of getting that more consistent. One of the biggest problems as authors have is being consistent with what we do, how we do things. Uh, our newsletters, our blog posts, if we want to do blog posts, or writing schedules. Um, Getting a good habit set up and going underneath that seems to help human beings get accomplished more, even if it's just I commit to writing 200 words every day for the next 30 days. And just think, 200 words times 30 days, that's 6,000 words. Yeah, that's a quarter of a book right there. And, but it is a habit forming. So, other than the fact that I have too many interests and I'm spread too thin. Um, I'm writing my own book. I have a novella due that I signed up for the First Coast Romance Writers that's due by May 1st. I got to get that done. I did get it outlined, and um, the storyline is outlined, the title's done, and um, now I just need to flesh it out and get it to beta readers and then to the editor before publication. So, and I'm also working on updating both my insider's guide to park hosting in Florida, which was my very first book, but I'm taking it a bit further. Oh, and if you're on Substack and want to follow me, please do. Like, share, and all that fun stuff. So this is this project of my heart right now. I will be taking the summer off from my graduate studies to get this project going a little better, and getting some camping in and reviews and that sort of stuff. So this is where I will be recording my personal journey. And I have set up a print on demand store. Yeah, 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 yeah. See? Um, with some of my own designs. I'll be adding those later. Um, any suggestions you might have that things that people really like, let me know. And I am, yes, I'm working on getting this uh, posted consistently, if not one a week, one every 2 weeks, some schedule. And then, of course, I do have a newsletter system set up for anybody that wants to keep up with my journey. I appreciate it, you know, something simple. And from this project, I am developing, it's starting out as a web app first. And then once it's tested and completed, it will become a an app you can download on your smartphones. Um, Google and AI. I'm using Google's Firebase app creator to help me get started. I did get this far. I got it updated. I've got the the main database is here, but now I just have to tweak it. Like these are generic fold file pictures. This information is from my book. I just basically uploaded my entire book to this um, program, and it's helping me sort it all out. And then I've been tweaking it, adding different things. So I'm going to be replacing all the generic photos with actual photos, either from the websites of these places or from my own stores. I have 30 to 40 different state parks, and I've been to a couple of national forests and state forests, and I will be working on creating, let's see, you know, my own pictures. Then once I get that and then start writing the reviews as I visit these places for women, like Cary State Forest, that was my first car camping experience. And they do have one, our state forest didn't used to have any camp hosts except for one, and that was the Withlacoochee or something like that. But Cary State Forest had a campground that they've renovated, and now it is lovely. There's only like 6 sites, but they all have, they're level. They have water and electricity at both of them. They have a dump station. They have a bathhouse. The only thing I don't like about this, how it's situated, is the bathhouse is too far away from the campground. So you have to I had to drive the car up there, especially in the middle of the night. I wasn't going to walk. Um, so, but I'll be posting a review for this soon, and it will show up down here. And this is my administration area. And this also will be used in my research program. I am hoping to get funded for a PhD in social media at the University of Florida after I get my master's degree. So I've set this website up to collect information anonymously about the women who this app is geared towards, to get an idea about how women are coping with um, being solo travelers and it's a whole thing. So if you want to read about that, I have a preliminary website set up for the research part of it, and I'm hoping this will be a University of Florida study. If not, if the University of Florida is not interested, I will find a university to help me. But because it's based in Florida, starting, out. The first 2 years is going to be just nothing but Florida resources and places for women to feel safe going camping and work camping at. Um, so I'm hoping that the University of Florida will put me in their PhD program and help me fund this adventure. And so I've got the website set up with the preliminary information, my research topic, which I will tweak as it goes along. But this is where I'll be posting most of my research and um, that sort of stuff. And then, so wish me well on that. Um, but the solo Sojourn project for now is, yes, I do have an LLC. I went ahead and created an LLC called Sojourn LLC. I've applied for federal tax ID, and I will be opening up a business account. So any grants or sponsorships, which, hey, if you're a campground or a camping RVing sale site and would like to be a sponsor for Solo Surgery, hey, give it a go. And I always I have places set up for sponsors to put their logos and links to directly to their sites. Give shout outs during my camping experience during the summer. I've only got 3 camping adventures done. I mean, I have pictures and I've been and all that kind of stuff. And I'll be reporting those hopefully after the Sunshine State Book Festival. This is my main concern after that for the next 6 to 8 months. Well, other than classes, of course. Yes, I'm going full time in a master's program, and we just started back to school this Monday. So, wish me luck. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below. Once the video posts um, on YouTube, I will go through the comments if there are any. And I appreciate anybody who's stopped by. And as I said, I'm experimenting. I hope this works. I've talked for 30 minutes and oh, there you go. So I'm going to end this now and we'll try again maybe in a couple of days. Next time on TikTok. And hopefully I'll get it figured out and announced before, like when I'm doing it.